Diversity adds color, enriches human accomplishments. This column appeared in the El Paso Times, September 26, 2013. There are times when I like living in an unequal world. When I see a man playing a flute divinely, it does not trouble me that he has only a rudimentary grasp of algebra. Likewise, when I am talking to someone well versed in the diverse dimensions of mathematics, it does not trouble me that he is a chump with a fiddle or a klutz on the dance floor. The attempt to equalize where difference is natural is to kill diversity, and who would want a lotus to be the same as a rose? When I travel to Italy, I want to experience an Italian flavor, not a European one, and I would rather be holding a lira in my hand than a euro. To me, an Italian is very different from a Parisian in philosophy, disposition, and culture, and the articles of daily transactions should display those differences rather than mute them. I treat a woman differently than I would a man, and I expect a woman to act differently than a man, for a man and a woman are uniquely constructed, physically and emotionally. Putting a woman in a trench and giving her an automatic rifle does not change that equation. One can carve out a round table from a square one, and vice versa, but then each loses its individual beauty and functionality. I'm glad that a mountain is tall so a man may reach its peak, and that a plain is flat so that another man may traverse its distance to some new destination. To rearrange the topography so that all men may travel the land in every direction with equal ease would turn poetry prosaic and take all the glitter out of stones. Though a brook's song is different from the ocean's roar, they both inspire delectation, and neither may be marked rich or poor, though their speeches are vastly different. Let a man find his own turf, and therein his stride. Let none put boots on him when he wants to walk barefoot, or take his boots off where others show bare feet. Conformity and crowds put on picayune shows. Cosmic belongs to the individual. All things that skew and cant have yet their music in the stars, so move with consonance among the haphazard nature of things and celebrate life's differences. In Federico Fellini's movie La Strada, an itinerant tightrope walker, the fool, whose perennial clowning and exaggerated bravado bring to mind Mercutio in Shakespeare's Hamlet, confers self-esteem on a gentle, simple-minded woman, Gelsomina, who is on the cusp of despair, by pointing out that even a pebble that exists anonymously on the ground has a purpose. As Rabindranath Tagore wrote, the lotus offers its beauty to the heaven, the grass its service to the earth. When I was teaching in public schools, I had students of diverse idiosyncrasies and talents. For example, one boy knew how to build dancing toothbrushes with little motors, and another knew how to imitate the sounds of machinery in motion. My job was to give students recognition and encouragement so that incipient ideas could put out roots and shoots. In the movie The Boy with the Green Hair, the townspeople declared that the boy was dangerous. The milkman worried that business might drop if a nexus was supposed to exist between milk and the overnight transformation of the boy's hair. The man from the water treatment plant had similar concerns. Others, who had nothing to lose, discussed the odd occurrence and concluded that they did not like it. In the end, the boy succumbed to pressure and decided to have his head shaved. Green-haired boys are important if we can acknowledge, and we must, that all the non-green-haired beings are not sufficient to embody the full measure and merits of the human race.